They got a win in between also. They played yesterday. Yeah, they beat the Jazz. Harper went on. Alright. Let's do this.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And from the sidelines tonight, we have David Aldridge. So, Mike, how early do coaches start losing sleep when it comes to the start of the season and their teams have gotten off to a bad start?
Well, you get maybe a couple of weeks into the season before you really find out what you've got. I always slept better when my teams were off and running.
A three from Anderson, and it's Harper with the rebound. Floats it up for Pippen.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Here's Hardaway. O'Neal tried to break free, and Hardaway gets it to go.
What I like about Hardaway in pick and roll, he can see over the top. That's going to be a big advantage for him.
Here's Jordan. Some solid defense from Grant. Down low. And the dunk by Grant.
Holding on for good measure.
And as you like to say, he was suspended in air.
Just make sure you don't get a technical.
Now here's Pippen. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Jordan. No good from 11 feet. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hardaway dishes to Anderson. Over Jordan. Here's Grant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Kukoc.
Great effort by Grant inside, earning a trip to the line.
He hits the second from the line. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Harper. Takes it off the glass.
You know, they'll be looking for more of that. An easy layup right there.
Always nice to get a few easy ones early in the game to build a rhythm.
Harper against Hardaway. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Understanding the offense. O'Neal showing you his basketball IQ early in his career. That's promising for the future, too.
Pippen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice footwork to get into position to score from close range.
Hardaway against Harper. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Hardaway. Banked in off the glass.
New to the league, but not to contact. What a finish by Hardaway.
Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. Orlando grabs the miss. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Now, here's Jordan after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Pippen doing what he can to draw the contact while in the act of shooting. That's just a good veteran move there.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
Now, here's Harper. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Jordan looking around. Over O'Neal. Out to Kukoc. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now here's Hardaway. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's O'Neal. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
An absolute load down there. They better put 2 bodies on Shaq if they want to prevent him from getting those second chance points.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Rebound by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando. To the inside, and the dunk by O'Neal.
The young guy, O'Neal, introducing himself to the rim.
Bulls trail by 6. Outside Pippen. Jordan up top. For Anderson. A nice shot by Jordan.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Hardaway up top. He's guarded by Harper. Inside. Kukoc against Grant. Over Kukoc. No good from Grant.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And here's Jordan outside. And the Bulls get it back. Pass to Pippen. Kukoc kicks to Harper. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Anderson. Magic leading by 4. Here's the 3. Good on the triple.
Great fast-paced play by Anderson. Not giving the defense time to get on him.
The Bulls shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And it's Jordan atop the key. Six on the shot clock. Goes up on the high post. Out to Kukoc. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Harper. O'Neal. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Pippen. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Utah.
And he was huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Now here's Pippen. They trail by 9 points. At the crossover, and Jordan slams it in.
Did you see that? Jordan putting on a show, folks.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kukoc with the steal. Here's Pippen with the drive, and the layup is good. And now just a 5-point Magic lead.
And I like how versatile he is on offense, capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Magic have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Skiles the pass to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
The first thing Scott Skiles is looking to do, pass it. You love that from your lead guard.
Pass to Bushler. Here's Theus. He had 10 points in the win against Utah. And here is Grant. Here's Scott. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Magic lead by 9.
Quick thinking, catching the D off guard.
Bulls have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's Theus. And it's Orlando with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side, Grant. And Shaq with the slam.
We know he's a scoring machine. It'll be exciting to see how prolific a scorer O'Neal could become.
Theus the pass to McCray. Pass to Theus. Four on the clock. And slam dunk by Purdue.
Sets a great screen and rolls right to the hoop. Smart play by Purdue.
Here's Skiles. No scoring in this one. Bowie gets the bucket.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Kerr. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You gotta like the confidence behind Reggie Theus' game. He knows how good he is and plays accordingly.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Bulls. And he's good on the second.
How many games have we seen decided by a few free throws? Every trip to the line is a valuable one.
Lets it go with the 3. They get the rebound. Grant dishes to O'Neal. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And, you know, when looking at that last game, their offense was on fire. It seemed like they were getting any shot they wanted to and converted most of them.
And give them credit for working hard to get the best possible looks available. A testament to their work ethic.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And O'Neal is right there. And the Magic lead by 11.
This is why you gotta box O'Neal out, or else he'll feast on those second chance scoring opportunities.
Now Pippen. Purdue with a screen on Scott. Here's Pippen, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And so it's Orlando. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Another thing that has impressed me, it's their number of points in the paint. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Pass to Bowie. Armstrong against Kerr. Lets it fly. Purdue with the rebound.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
The shot's good. McRae's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls.
Well, Pippen really has a good eye for the floor. I mean, he sees open guys and knows exactly how to get it to him.
Here's Armstrong. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Here's Purdue. Off with the layup.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Pass to Bowie. Launches it. Rebound by Pippen. Bulls trail by 11. Good ball movement here by the Bulls.
Well, Pippen has an excellent sense for how the play is unfolding and doesn't have much trouble finding those open shooters.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's Armstrong missing. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Pippen slams it in.
What an athlete Pippen is. More than capable of rising up and hammering it down.
So Mike Dunleavy's decided to take a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Orlando leading by 7. Left side Hardaway. The kick out to Anderson. No good on the 3.
And, you know, that shot was challenged, but even so, I'm always surprised whenever he misses.
Yeah, had the space, but not that time.
Here's Purdue, and it's Orlando with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And, you know, the defense was absent, nowhere to be found. They didn't offer any resistance at all. As a result, they got run over.
Yeah, that kind of effort isn't going to get it done, especially not in the NBA. The lackluster D helped make things easy for them.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Substitution for your Bulls.
Bulls trail by 9. Kerr outside. Pass to Pippen. Over Anderson. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway. Conley grabs the miss. Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
He's clearly moving into the contact there. He wasn't planted or set.
Yeah, pretty obvious from where I'm sitting that the right call was made.
Will Purdue's checked in for Longley.
Coming out of the floor for your
Pass to McRae. Right side, Pippen. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Scott binds Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. Will Purdue grabs the miss. Purdue's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jordan. Close range, Michael Jordan.
The touch on Jordan's close range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
Anderson's shot is off.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's Kerr. And the shot no good, a bit short. Orlando leading by 5 and stolen by Jordan. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Jordan's got 8 points.
Smooth like silk. MJ with a nose for the bucket. Knocks down the quick trigger jumper there.
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Purdue. Kukoc comes in for McRae. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. And a switcher also for Orlando. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Bowie. Pass to Sampson. Shot clock at 6. To the wing right side. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Providing exactly what the team needs from him, Grant uses his reach to reel in that offensive rebound and make sure they convert.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Anderson. Down in the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Michael Jordan. Hardaway with it. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Houston.
He's become a pest to guard. Knows how to get to the line consistently.
And a wide open look for Jordan. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Orlando's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Anderson outside. Jordan with the steal. Here's Pippen, and then Pippen slams it in.
Boy, that's major force and ferocity by Scottie Pippen on that slam. No messing around with that one.
And Anderson has it in the corner. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
And the defense making it easy for him. They deserve to get dunked on with that effort.
The Magic trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. There's the try.
Tall and lanky, but Hardaway is quick, forcing the contact by the D.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are feasting on the fast break chances.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Chicago making a switch here. First check in. Jordan. Rebound by the Magic. Anderson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hardaway kicks to Scott. Back to Hardaway. Grant sets a screen for Hardaway. Pass to Grant. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Grant's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
This is exactly where Grant, I think, is most comfortable operating. Feels like nobody can guard him in close.
Williams, a screen on Scott. Here's Jordan. He can't hit that time. The Magic shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Pass to Scott. Outside Hardaway. Here's Sampson. He's guarded by Williams. Out to Hardaway. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
You got to applaud the high-effort play of Hardaway. I know Coach loves him, but just in general, he is such a determined rookie, looking to make as big an impact as possible.
The Magic making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Harper the pass to Jordan. Back to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
What I like about Harper, he gives you great length out in the backcourt, and he's a top-shelf athlete.
Shaq with a screen on Curry. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Excellent D there from Williams. Chicago leading. Lobs it up for Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
There it is right there in front of you. Jordan going to work and dunking it like only he can.
Outside Hardaway. A three from Anderson. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got his 6th assist on the night.
And with a shooter of his talent, you have to do more defensively. Really chase him off his spots.
Scott against Jordan. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Orlando's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Kerr kicks to Harper. Kukoc for 3. Rebound by the Magic. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Scott can't get it to go. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong board.
Scott dishes to Hardaway. Grant with a screen on Jordan. Hardaway passes to Grant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Grant's got 11.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
And here's Harper from the arc. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Magic as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And don't go away. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort here today.
Tell you what, he's been playing downhill through the first half. I love the assertiveness.
And finishing with force once he gets to the rim. He's giving them a lift.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tough battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Jordan against Anderson. And Jordan gets it to go.
Ridiculous handles by Jordan.
Orlando leading. Outside Hardaway. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
O'Neal inside. He's against Williams.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
Up top, Pippen. Defended by Scott. Here's Jordan. Oh, the focus inside by Michael Jordan.
Look at Jordan just accepting the contact. This is a guy that welcomes physical defense on the way up.
It's Scott on the wing. Off target with his 3.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a three.
Here's Jordan. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Magic shooting 47%, pretty solid. Hardaway passes to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
This is the creativity he brings to this offense. Fantastic at involving his teammates with his passing.
Here's Pippen. The teardrop falls in. Pippen's got 19 points.
Impressive touch from the swingman. Pippen just measuring the floater so well.
So Mike Dunleavy's decided to take a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Hardaway. 9 points in the game so far. A shake. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What you love about Hardaway is his versatility. Able to play 3 different positions.
Hardaway hits them both. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Harper the pass to Pippen. Back to Harper. Jordan dishes to Harper. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Harper's got 6.
The big guard, Harper, using his sides to take advantage inside.
Harper against Hardaway. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kukoc for 3 for the tie, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
Stolen by Pippen. Outside Williams. And it's all evened up. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Assertive move. You can tell this game's heating up.
The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Scott. Hardaway against Harper. Outside Hardaway. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. Comes up empty down low.
And usually you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Chicago, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course there's the Magic, 4 games back. Pass to Williams. Pippen outside. Here's Kukoc. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Scott the pass to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Harper against Hardaway. Pass to Jordan. Fade away. Pippen controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Pippen's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
This is how active Pippen is on the glass. Refuses to give up on plays.
Anderson right side. Back to Hardaway. O'Neal a screen on Harper. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Jordan. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Lighting it up, Michael on one tonight.
Outside Hardaway. Misses from close range. The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Just no chance on the shot. That was top-notch defending.
Here's Grant. And the layup's good off the glass. Grant's got 13 points.
Ties it up with that one. You know he's such a smart scorer. Not forcing anything, letting the opportunities come to him.
Here's Kukoc. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Using his size to advantage. Like seeing Kukoc mix it up and convert from there.
Here's Scott. Good on the 3-point shot. Scott's got his second basket of the night. Neither team able to assert its dominance over the other.
The streets are tough out there, Kevin. The struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still just in the third quarter.
Always helps to have a trick up your sleeve. He uses a nice dribble move to get some breathing room.
Pass to Grant. Got a piece of it. Good ball movement here by the Magic. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. Shoots over Harper. Here's Shaq. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Timeout. Timeout.
That one on Kukoc.
Physical work that time by O'Neal. Defense knows sending them to the line is better than giving them a clean look.
Chicago making a switch here. Purdue's checked in. Bowie, he's checked in for Orlando. So Mike Dunleavy's decided to take a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. First one falls for him.
Certainly a generational talent. O'Neal's strength and size make him unguardable in the low post.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
The Magic have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Left side Anderson, stolen by Pippen. Pass to Kukoc. Harper up top. Now Pippen. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. Credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And slam dunk by Jordan. Clark, isn't it amazing? Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight. I love seeing that.
Inside, Kukoc with the steal. From 15 feet away, and Jordan gets it to go on the assist by Kukoc.
Good work from Jordan with that sweet jumper, making the defense look so helpless.
Left side Anderson over Pippen. Anderson can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 3, and they've been producing at a very high level.
No question, they're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Clock at 4. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And that's 31 points for Michael Jordan.
Moving the ball, that's what Harper brings this team. A guard who wants to share.
Hardaway dishes to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And this is what big guys like him should do, using his height to punish the D inside.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Sampson's checked in. Turner comes in for Grant. Scotty's checked in for Anderson. And Armstrong subbed in for Hardaway. Kerr against Armstrong. The kick out to Scott. Up top Armstrong. It's stolen by Kerr. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Theus. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Unloads. Here's Purdue. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Purdue's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Bowie hits it from three-point range. Bowie's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Here's Pippen. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Scott kicks to Armstrong. Back to Scott. Clock at 6. Pass to Armstrong. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. That one doesn't drop. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. And his big game. And with quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Armstrong. Outside, Scott. Now Armstrong.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game. Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
Pass to Pippen. He lobs it up.
Boy, you can see all of the practice they put in to perfect that one. What a play.
You said it, making it look easy, aren't they?
And even if you sense it's coming, it's hard to stop.
Armstrong passes to Scott. Shoots over Pippen. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Scott.
Perfect time to kick the ball out. He read the defense and trusted his instincts.
Pippen against Scott. Pippen, the pass to Purdue. And slam dunk by Purdue.
You look at Pippen, he passes like a point guard. Really impressive for a forward.
The Magic trail by 4. Armstrong with it. On the wing, Scott. Stolen by Pippen. And here's the fast break. And Kerr gets it to go on the assist by Pippen. Kerr's got his first basket of the night.
Run the floor, and that's what you get. You get rewarded with easy buckets.
Great to push the pace and see what happens.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
The Bulls leading by 4. To the right side. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Theus. Now, here's Pippen. Defended by Scott. Just 3 to shoot. And Pippen gets it to go. Pippen's got 23 points.
I love to see Pippen hunting his shot, especially when he's got the position he wants inside.
Here's Bowie. Here is Armstrong. To the paint. Here's Outlaw. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Outlaw's got his first basket.
And you can count that one as a screen assist. The pick allows him to get free and go right to the rim.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jordan's checked in for Chicago. And a switcher also for Orlando. Grant's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Working the screen game to perfection.
Yeah, Clark got him all the way to the rim.
Guys, late defensive rotation there. Done.
Scott can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 6. Floats it up for Pippen. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You know, transition play like that is exactly why they're ahead.
Yeah, they've been pushing the pace and leaving the defense behind in the dust.
Pass to Bowie. Launches a 3. That one's rebounded by McRae. The Bulls have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6.
That's one way to build this lead.
Yep, showtime, Clark, and a real important hoop.
You want to extend that lead.
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Steve Kerr. The Magic trail by 10. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Scott. Outside Hardaway. The kick out to Anderson. And stolen by Jordan. A floater. Pippen can't hit. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Up again. A second chance effort. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-6 run. A shot by Jordan, no good. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a 10-point game. Fast break, Chicago. Nice work by Jordan, leaking out and cashing in.
In the open floor, few are better than Jordan. MJ can literally fly.
And here is Hardaway. And here's Anderson from the arc. Jordan with some nice D. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-6 run.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
The Magic trail by 14. Now Hardaway. The putback. Here's Shaq doing what he does best. Shaquille O'Neal.
Love the hustle there. Extending the possession, just generating offense.
Anderson against Jordan. Good. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
You look at him here, it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Scott can't get it to go. Bulls leading by 14. Pippen with a wide open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Outside, Scott, the 3. That shot off. Good work defensively by Pippen. And he drives in. Sweet little floater. Pippen's got 12 points in just the second half.
No question, Pippen's as physical as they come, driving to the hoop.
Outside Hardaway. Another shot. Here's Grant. They shoot again. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan outside to the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
An unfortunate misfire. Just dishing the ball straight out of bounds.
Chicago making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Purdue. And it's Kukoc in for McCray. Anderson right side. Jordan with the steal. And Harper slams it in.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They're playing a pretty complete game.
So Mike Dunleavy's decided to take a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Magic trail by 20. Outside Hardaway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
NBA teams will try to play physical defense against Hardaway, but he's had to deal with that at every level.
Hardaway hits them both. Chicago leading by 18. Here's Jordan. And he drops it in from the low post. Jordan's got 39.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Here's Hardaway. Off the glass.
Finding that close-range finish. Hardaway outworks the defense.
Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in a scramble mode.
The ball goes up, and Jordan brings it down. Nothing the defense can do about it.
The Magic trail by 20. Outside Hardaway. Down low, O'Neal. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Kukoc has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Always great to see nice ball movement. Playing the game unselfishly.
The Magic shooting in the fourth quarter not pretty, down around 29%. Here's Hardaway. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hardaway has got 6 here in this quarter.
gets it inside, and goes to work. That's how it's done. Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Bulls.
This one was never really in doubt, Mike. They stayed firmly in control of the game throughout.
A total success story. I agree. Things were just clicking for them out there.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Scottie Pippen.
Putting the team ahead of himself in this one. Moving the ball to free up shooters and get his guys involved.
Three-pointer, Kukoc. The rebound by Anderson. And so here's Orlando. Oh, what a finish!
This is how creative Hardaway is. He just finds ways to score through physical defense.
So both teams changing it up here.
Second team foul. Shooting for Orlando.
Mike, they have been fantastic tonight, haven't they?
What a performance from them.
Longley with it. And finished off by Longley.
Well, these fans will certainly go home happy as they'll win going away.
And this crowd can take some credit. Their energy made the difference.
Here's Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
So he gets them both. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 22 is their biggest lead. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And Clark, they put on a show for this home crowd.